Okay, The Words is a very unique sort of movie. The main crux of it, this one might get kind of complicated, is you have a man telling a story about a writer who had a problem, who was a struggling writer. Because every movie about a writer, the writer has to be struggling. One, he comes across a book that's not his own, that he then publishes and becomes massively successful off of it. It was a book about a guy who writes a book that's not his own. And of course, if you see the trailer, you also do know that he does eventually kind of meet the actual author. And this film, in an hour and a half, does a really good job of actually having the author of the book, the first book, the person who plagiarizes said book, and at the same time, the person who's writing the book about the story that's plagiarized. And sometimes the movie's actually in 3 different time periods simultaneously. You've got kind of a period piece, for one. You've got a modern, or I should say modern, quotes, and then a slightly future modern. And the nice thing is, you get really solid acting in each of the individual components. The moments of bridge, Jeremy Irons and Bradley Cooper do a fantastic job together. Bradley Cooper and Zoe Saldana, fantastic job together. Dennis Quaid and Olivia Wilde have really great chemistry. So you have all these little couplets with a really nice chemistry and this giant overarching story. And it's done very well. And the craziest thing about it is that an hour and a half, it doesn't sit too long in any one sequence. It does have an ending that does have some ambiguity to it. But a very, very well done, well thought out film. Could have been done better? Yeah. Could you tighten up a little bit here and there? Yeah, but all in all, it's a movie that doesn't feel overly complicated. I read some reviews, people said it's an overly complex narrative. I don't think that it is. Because you might have one person telling a story that's about someone else telling a story that's about that person being told a story. So it's like Inception with books.